Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join me today for this meal prep following Dr. McDougall's maximum weight loss. So technically there are a few ingredients in this meal prep that might be more starch solution friendly, like the dried cranberries that I'm going to be using in a couple recipes, but I am still trying to do 50-50 plates, so I'm calling this a maximum weight loss meal prep. So I filmed a video where I took a look at everything I had left over from meal prep last week and at some of the stuff I had in my freezer, and then I went grocery shopping to decide what to make today. So the first thing on the menu is going to be tomato basil soup. So this is 8 Roma tomatoes that I halved. I'm going to roast them like this, and then I'm going to remove the skins before I blend up the soup. I had some red and green pepper left over from last week, and I also diced up some purple onion. So I'm going to roast all of these vegetables. I usually do 375 for about 40 minutes. I normally also add whole garlic cloves to roast when I do this, but I seem to be out. So I think I'm just gonna do like a spoonful of minced garlic when I blend up the soup. All right, I'm gonna get these in the oven. Next, I'll get my stir-fry veggies going in my Instant Pot. So I had this broccoli coleslaw left over from the meal prep I did last week. And then at the grocery store, I found these vegetables and noodles on clearance for only $2.50 a piece. So I got 2 bags of those. And at first glance, I thought this was oil-free, and then when I got it home and read the ingredients closer, I saw there's a little bit of oil in the noodles, but we're just not gonna stress about it. I feel like I spend hours every week chopping fruits and vegetables in the kitchen. So when I can find something like this to save some time and money, I probably only needed 1 bag. Woo! All right, there is all of my veggies. I'm gonna add about a cup of water to this and then just put this on the Instant Pot. I use the steam function and then like the broccoli preset time. For breakfast, I'm going to make oatmeal banana granola bars with some dried cranberries in them, and these are orange flavored. Saw these on clearance, could not resist. I think these are gonna be so good in the oatmeal granola bars. These were frozen bananas I pulled out of my freezer yesterday, so I have about a cup of thawed bananas, a cup of oats, just gonna mix that together. And I actually think this potato masher is a really useful tool when you're working with these bananas. Look at that. Perfection. I think this is gonna need a little bit more oats because that was kind of more than 1 cup of bananas. This looks like a good cookie dough consistency to me. Now I'm going to do a lot of cinnamon because I love these cinnamony. Like so. I'm thinking like half a cup of cranberries. About half a cup. Okay, veggies are done. I'm going to let those veggies sit for a minute and then I'll add the noodles. I want to get my granola bars baking in my new Ninja Foodi air fry oven that I am absolutely obsessed with. So this is called the sear plate, and it says that I can bake my cookies right on this. I am a little bit worried about making a mess. I feel like I should be using parchment paper, but we're gonna try it out. have slightly overdid it on the cranberries. I probably only needed a 1/4 cup, but oh well. One final thing I do to make my granola bars really delicious is sprinkle some of this cinnamon sugar mix on top of them. I had one of my friends try out my granola bar recipe and she's like, that needed some sugar or some sweetness. And I said, oh, I probably forgot to mention that that's something I do to make them a little bit sweeter. And it gives them a great little like crunch kind of on top too. So when I bake these in the big oven, I do 375 for like 40 minutes. I'm not sure what to do in the Ninja because everything in here, like store-bought cookie dough, you know, use recommended temperature on package, like not helpful. I'm going to experiment with doing 375 like I normally do and just try 10 minutes and check them out, and then I can see if they need another 10 minutes or if they're already miraculously cooked. Can't wait. Are fresh, colorful vegetables just like so delicious looking to anybody else? Oh my gosh. The instructions that came with these say that they only get cooked for 45 seconds to a minute in the microwave. So I'm sure 1 minute steaming in the Instant Pot. I think 1 minute should be enough to cook them little noodles. And then we will add the sauce. Next on the menu, chickpea salad sandwich filling, which I'm also going to use some of those dried cranberries in. So in here I have about 4 cups of chickpeas and then about 1 cup of diced red onion, 1 cup of diced celery. I'm gonna blend this up. I like to give this a few pulses just so things are more chopped up and it becomes more like a sandwich spread. All right, noodles should be done. Shh. Okay, I got the message. I think 4 pulses is the magic number. I think this looks great. I might have gone a little too heavy on the onion in this recipe. It's smelling pretty oniony. And the chickpeas I'm using today came out of my freezer and I thought there was gonna be more of them. So I would normally like to have like double this for the hummus that I use to bind the sandwich filling together. I hope this is enough. What now? Oh. Okay, now the veggies in the oven are also done. OMG. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. This makes me want to make homemade salsa. So for this hummus, I'm just gonna do some lemon pepper flavoring and a little bit of fresh lemon juice and then like maybe a little bit of salt and pepper as well. I'm going to use these dried orange flavored cranberries in the chickpea salad mix as well. So I feel like the lemon and the orange will go really good together. Here's my granola bars after 10 minutes. Ooh, I think those look so good. OMG. I'm going to go ahead and say best batch of granola bars ever. I cannot wait to taste test. Let's check on the noodles. Oh yeah, definitely cooked. Let's add the sauce and mix it up. While I was mixing up the stir-fry veggies and noodles, I managed to mix them all over my shirt, so outfit change. Now I'm going to mix up my chickpea sandwich filling. Next, I'm going to blend up my tomato basil soup. So I like this soup to taste like vegetables, to taste just like super fresh from the garden. So basically all I'm going to use is all of these vegetables I roasted along with some fresh basil off my new basil plant, and then a little bit of garlic and maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. And like I said, I take the skins off of these tomatoes. I can usually do this pretty easy if I flip it over and then see it just peels right off, and then you don't have that in your soup. All right, got all the skins off. I'm gonna pour this into here. Like I said, I think fresh garlic cloves roasted in the oven with the other vegetables are best, but since I didn't have any, I'll just do like a little spoon of this. There isn't a lot of juice going on in here, so I'm gonna add about a cup of water. This plant looked a lot healthier wrapped up in the store, but I just rinsed off a little handful of fresh basil. I'm gonna blend this up and taste it before I decide about any other seasonings. And meal prep complete. Vegan Master Chef has done it again. Everything I sampled was so delicious. I wish I had time to sit down and eat a full meal, but I've got to go teach a yoga class, so let's wrap this up. So first I just wanted to show my sear plate from cooking those granola bars in my Ninja. I thought it was gonna be way dirtier than this. This should clean up really easy, so I'm excited for that. And look how delicious these granola bars look. I'm gonna pack up 2 of these and take these on the road to eat on my way to yoga. I ended up with a lot of stir-fry veggies and noodles, and this is actually still pretty hot. And then the chickpea salad sandwich filling. OMG, I can't wait to have a sandwich after yoga. Probably soup and sandwich, because look at this. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. And the 1 spoonful I had tasted good but was cold, so I'll try it again when I'm back from yoga today. So that will wrap up this week's meal prep. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe and be well. And then I went broccoli coleslaw, and it kept at, why am I even like rehashing all that? Next up, for breakfast, I'm making granola bar. For breakfast, I'm gonna useful tool to work every day. It's doing it again! It's doing it again! You're done. You're done. You're done. Normally I do 40 minutes. Oh, I forgot the cinnamon sugar. Which one was that? Oh, it was this. Okay. Why is this so crooked? There it is. Ooh, I left those onions sitting somewhere. Did I already say all that about the beans? I can't remember what I said anymore. Because I keep getting interrupted by beeps. For my binder today, the main flavor. Doofus! And last but definitely, whoa! The meal prep complete. Whoa! Ow! This is, wow, that's hot. So that will wrap up this week's meal prep. Dude, why? Dude, why? Stop hitting the record button. Hit the power off